It was just me, him, and God at that moment.
10 months ago tonight, Damar Hamlin's heartbeat stopped.
We heard one of our guys over the radio go, we need everybody out here. And I kind of looked at my partner and I was like, they don't normally say that.
Among the 10 on-field first responders that Monday night, Cincinnati area firefighter and paramedic Brian Reed, the father of 2, behind the wheel of the ambulance, rushing Hamlin 3.5 miles to the University of Cincinnati's Level 1 Trauma Center.
I didn't realize 65,000 people could be that quiet. We went from a rockin' Paycor Stadium to it got really quiet really fast. There was a Bengals player like right there in support of Damar and of the situation. They're like, look, you have to back up a little bit and give us some room.
Inside the ambulance, Cincinnati native John Bush, following the heroic CPR work led by Buffalo Bills team doctors to restart Hamlin's heart. Bush helped Hamlin breathe from the field to the hospital.
I can relive the whole scenario through my head, like second by second. I didn't even see the ambulance roll on the field at the time, It's like, that's how focused I was on trying to save this young man's life.
Waiting just outside the doors of UC's emergency department, Nurse Kylie Ham.
All of the people that were working had text messages going off like crazy. People at the game and stuff like that. We get IVs established, medications, charting everything that's happening minute by minute.
On call inside the trauma unit, United States Air Force Lieutenant Colonel Valerie Sams, the decorated surgeon who saved soldiers over 2 tours of duty in Afghanistan, one of the first to speak with Hamlin's mom, Nina. The question no parent ever wants to ask, is my child going to be okay? You had to handle that.
Yeah, it was very real, and he has a younger brother, and so we talked a lot about that and how Damar is such a role model for him and such a hero that his younger brother looks up to, and it was pretty raw.
The initial news Hamlin's family received from Sams and the UC medical staff, the first of a series of miracle-like moments.
When they came into the trauma bay with Damar, I knew that they had done the absolute best job that they could do. He was alive when he got to us, and we knew from that point on we were going to take it from there.
After 4 nights, Hamlin spoke for the first time. 3 days later, news that once appeared impossible.
Dr. Prince and I are thrilled and proud on behalf of UC to report to you that Damar Hamlin has been released and returned to Buffalo.
For the heroes who stay behind in Cincinnati, they now own a piece of the story that on some days still feels like fiction.
It's nothing short of amazing, honestly.
I looked at my partner and I'm like, well, we just made NFL history.
Amazed that he's back already this year on the field. I think it's incredible.
My goal was to get him back home to his mom, and that's what happened, and I'm just so grateful that I was part of that situation.